apply some of these to your own work environment, and pick an issue that you're looking at right now, or that you've been looking over the last few weeks or days, and ask yourself, okay, if I started from scratch, put the issue in the middle, think of 5 possible branches, stem from that, sub-branches and leaves at the outside, and then ask yourself, how would I structure it a bit differently? Can I think of 5 different branches? And you'll find that when you change the 5 branches, a lot of the leaves will find position in the new setup, but you also discover new ones through that redrafting. Okay? And what I suggest now is let's have a look at a couple of tips for making a mind map. So we've seen the first tip, which is when you're on your own, start from the center, because you've got your own logic of breaking the shopping list, whether it's by mail occasion or by trolley engineering or by urgency, etc. When you're in a group, however, I would suggest start a bit more from the outside. Why? Because each person is going to have a different logic of what the best 5 branches are, and the best way to choose that is when you have either tried different logics or started from the outside. Simple articulating point number 2, use single pictures or words or symbols throughout. So each branch is one word, each leaf is one word or one picture or one symbol. The third tip is, I mentioned earlier, keep it quite organic. Can you see that the structure that you arrive at is your logic? It may not be as logical to someone else, and for example, here is a mind map that I call the composite. You may call it fuzzy logic. We have sort of fruit and veg, drinks, for the neighbors, urgent. Now, that may strike you as bizarre logic. Well, maybe the person who wrote that thought in those big 4 categories as a way to structure their shopping. Obviously, tip 5 is make it as rich as you can. Spend 5-10 minutes, just go rich, rich, rich. Tip 6 is follow a radiant hierarchy. Okay, start from the center, go outwards, because as you progress, you effectively change your focus. It's like zooming on an area, and you see more richness from that point of view. And then the final tip, and I find too many people don't use that, don't hesitate to redraft your mind map. When you're finished, it's quite organic, it's quite flowy, it can get a bit messy. Think of it as a draft. Redo it. And in the redoing, you'll gain clarity and you'll see a few more leaves that you had missed maybe the first time around. So that's mind maps for you. Let's have a look at a few, which I probably won't talk too much, but I'll walk you through a number of examples. I'll put the issue in the middle. I'll pause a bit, let you have a go, and I'll show you one solution. As we've seen with mind maps, there's really plenty of solutions.